I'm Andrea Erskine, and I'm a hypnotherapist, and I'm also an anxiety relief specialist. And I help people overcome anxiety and anything that's related to anxiety. And here today I have Maria. And Maria and I were recently working together, and Maria kindly agreed to share her experience. And I really appreciate that. So thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. And so, Maria, let's just talk about why you first came to see me. What were the issues that you're experiencing at that time?
I came to see you after doing a little bit of research. Have I've had anxiety for a really long time,
Yeah.
and I've had a lot of therapy, but I felt I needed something that went a bit deeper to the root of the problem,
Mhm.
and I felt that hypnotherapy might be a good thing for me to try.
Yeah, amazing, amazing. I'm so glad that you found me because we've had a
Yeah, I'm glad to.
lot of fun as we've worked together. And tell me, Maria, what was it like as you went through the process? Just if you can explain your personal experience for people that might not, have any kind of idea about hypnosis. So, what
Um, for me, obviously, because at the time I was quite anxious, it started off being a bit like I was worried because obviously this is something new.
yeah,
But I immediately felt reassured that after the first session that we had, because you explained things so well, and yeah, it just reassured me that I had to kind of like just trust and go with the process, and everything actually fell into place after that. So
yeah,
I think initially it's just something that you don't know what it's going to be like. But
mhm,
as you go through the process, especially if you're curious, if you have a curious mind and you like you do the exercises that you recommend, then everything falls into place and your anxiety just, yeah, you work with it rather than against it. And
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. And how are you feeling about where you are now? So we finished working together, and that was about a month ago, something like
hmm
that. So how are you feeling now where you are now?
I feel like for me, working with you and the whole hypnotherapy process has been life changing. I tell this to people and they're like, whoa, don't be so dramatic. But actually, I feel it that way because I finally, I've finally been able to look at my thought process from outside and identifying what was what was wrong, what was done wrongly, and
Mhm.
it had to do with my thinking. Um, and so, yeah, it's just been life changing in terms of understanding where it came from. And the best thing was you giving me the tools to work with
Yeah.
and just like incorporating those tools into my daily life. It's just the key to everything and to a much quieter mind.
Yeah, and that's so great to hear as well. Yeah, and well done. It's been amazing.
Thank you.
Okay, and so what would you say to anyone who's watching this video who's curious and they're experiencing anxiety, but they're kind of sitting on the shelf or sitting on the fence even, and they're not quite sure whether to go forward? What would you say to people like that?
I would say that if you are in a similar situation and you're not sure, I would 100% recommend you go for it. I know it can be scary or worrying, but it is a process worth going through because the end result is just quality of life. We just have a much better understanding of what were you doing that was not helpful for yourself and how to help yourself better.
Yeah,
And for me, just a quieter mind and a happier outlook in everything. It's just everything, it's just changes everything.
yeah,
Um, And I would definitely recommend that they try it, because really they have nothing to lose. They can only get benefits
Yeah.
from it. So it can be a bit daunting, but just try it and trust the process. That would be my recommendation. And you are a wonderful professional to work with, so they will be in good hands.
Thank you. And that was excellent advice as well. And do you have anything else that you want to add? Anything else you'd like to say?
No, just try it out and see if it's for you or not. I mean, we're all different at the end of the day, but I can only talk from my experience, and it's just been a really positive one. So I would, yeah, whenever I talk about the hypnotherapy with other people, I'm just like, yes, it does really work. Like, I was also quite like unsure if this was like a fairy tale thing, but it actually does work, and it makes a lot of sense why it works,
Yeah.
because it just goes straight to your mind. So it's definitely something to explore, but go with a curious mind.
Yeah.
Even if you're unsure, just go with a curious mind and try to ask questions, and just go with it.
Yeah, amazing. Okay, well that's fantastic, Maria. That is so nice, and I think that's really useful to anyone else that's experiencing anxiety, just to hear your experience, the process that you went through, and also the advice that you've just given them there as well. It's really great.
Yeah.
So thanks again for doing this, taking the,
Thank you so much for your help. It's
you're
been
most,
wonderful.
it's been a pleasure.
Thanks, likewise.
So if anyone out there is looking for help and would like to have a chat, as Maria says, you have nothing to lose, so please book a call with me and I would love to hear from you. And there is some information below this video, which will some links where you can contact me.